Morning and thanks for being with us. I'm Heather Abraham. Hope your morning is off to a great start despite that snow. I cannot believe it's snowing and it's April 17th, or as we like to call it around here, January 175th, because that's what it feels like. We'll get more from meteorologist Ron Smiley in just a little bit, but first we're talking about birds, not the exotic kind that you find at the National Aviary on Pittsburgh's north side, where flamingos, penguins, toucans, and other species from around the world live year-round in amazing natural habitat exhibits. We're talking about the birds that you're going to find in your own backyard. You may see them and enjoy their songs, but do you know what they are? Our first guest this morning is here to tell us how to attract and identify birds migrating here this spring. We want to welcome Bob Mulvihill, and he is with the National Aviary. You are an ornithologist.
Yes,
That's a new word I learned today.
Yeah, it's a scientist who specializes in the study of birds.
Very interesting. And I do love springtime. When you start to hear the birds come back, it's kind of renewal. You know that spring is around the corner.
Absolutely.
But I have no idea what I'm hearing. That is for sure.
But it's possible to learn.
It is.
It is.
So first up, you said the Baltimore Oriole
Sure.
is something that hangs around in our backyards.
The Baltimore Oriole is a brightly colored species that can be found in the Pittsburgh area, especially people who hike and bike along the rivers probably see and hear this bird quite often. They like the big trees that hang out over the rivers. But if in your backyard you have a big maple tree or a big willow tree, you could very well attract a Baltimore Oriole.
Okay.
Some people even put food out for them.
We have a little sound for people to listen to. I've definitely heard that.
It's a very clear whistle. It's loud. It's pleasant. It's a nice sound.
Pleasant.
Yeah.
And so what kind of food would you put out if you wanted to attract
Well,
something like that?
this may surprise you. The most popular thing to put out for Baltimore Orioles is grape jelly. Isn't that peculiar? Grape jelly.
That's Ron Smiley's favorite jelly. We had a debate once. I picked cherry, he picked grape.
Originally, a half an orange. They're a fruit eater.
Okay.
They like fruit, so a half an orange will sometimes attract them. Grape jelly, once they get onto it, I've known people to go through jars and jars of grape jelly over the course of the summer.
Where would you put it?
There are actually special grape jelly feeders now. You can go to any of your bird stores and find an appropriate Oriole feeder, which will have a place for the orange halves and the grape jelly.
Okay, that's good to know. The ruby-throated hummingbird.
Yeah, so everybody loves hummingbirds. I would say as you're driving around, just notice how many people have a hummingbird feeder out. I mean, it's like every third or fourth house, at least. The one thing about a hummingbird feeder is it's really easy. The food for it is simply sugar and water. So it's 4 parts water to 1 part sugar, and you dissolve the sugar in the water and put it in the feeder, and that's all there is to it. You don't add any red dye. That's thought to be potentially harmful to the birds. So just clear, all the feeders you put those in have red parts, and that'll attract the hummingbirds.
And so my neighbor does this. She is one of the 3 neighbors that I have that has the hummingbird feeder. And the problem with that, though, is you can sometimes attract bees, too, right?
Sure. So, so it's nectar, like it simulates the nectar like you have in flowers, and of course flowers attract bees. So that's true. That can be a bit of a nuisance, and it bothers the hummingbirds more than it bothers anything else, but they deal with it. Okay,
so can I ask you what kind of noise a hummingbird makes? Because they don't have a call,
do they? They do have a call. It's more of a chatter. It's just like a and their wings whir. Obviously the hum, when one flies past, you'll hear something, but the male does have a bit of a chatter, and when he's displaying to the female, he does an arcing display. So he goes like this repeatedly and makes a chatter as he's doing. So that's quite something to see.
I love watching them in the spring and the summer.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the next one? This rose-breasted grosbeak?
Grosbeak.
Okay,
Grosbeak.
What is that?
The rose-breasted grosbeak is a kind of a finch. It's a beautiful, striking bird with this bright pink V on its breast and otherwise starkly black and white. Has a very big beak, gross, large beak, and it eats sunflower seeds at the feeder. So it'll come right to your feeder, but it's really a bird that we look for at our feeders only for a short time in May. That right when they get back after their migration back from South America, they'll often come to the bird feeder for a period of time before they start nesting, and then they switch to an insect diet.
Is that where a lot of these birds go, down to South America?
Central and South America, many of them. Many of the most brightly colored birds, the ones that we really love to see, are often migrants to Central and South America.
Okay, and we do have one of the calls for this one too.
Oh yeah, it's pretty, it's robin-like.
I've heard that.
And it has a...
You know, it's funny, you can hear a woodpecker in the background.
Yeah, and it has, the rose-breasted grosbeak has a call note that sounds like your tennis shoe on the gym floor when you were in school, and you'd hear that squeak when you hit the floor. That squeak, if you hear that coming from the woods, it's a rose-breasted grosbeak calling.
Interesting. Okay, wood thrush is up next.
Wood thrushes are a favorite of so many people because of their beautiful song. I think relatively few people see them. They do sometimes come out into your yard. If you have a yard that's not too perfectly manicured, if you've let some of the leaf litter sit there at the edges, that's where a lot of macroinvertebrates live. And these birds, the wood thrushes, are eating those macroinvertebrates and things like snails and other insects and larvae. And so they'll be at the edges in the leaf litter, but their song is flute-like. It's considered by some people to be the most beautiful bird song in the world.
Okay, let's take a listen. So
it's very ethereal.
Right.
So
I can't say that I've ever heard that in my backyard in the city.
You'll hear that in the woods, in the parks, in the wooded parks around Pittsburgh. You'll hear that.
Okay, interesting. We were talking, if we have a minute, about the robin, and you said that that's one of the calls you get the most for?
I get calls about robins attacking their reflection in people's windows. Robins and cardinals.
Which happens this time of year.
Which happens this time of year. There's no perfect answer to that other than if you can remove the reflection, that'll help. But the charged up at this time of year to defend their territories. It's hard to get them to stop.
So you have a couple workshops coming up. Can you tell us about those?
I do. So I have workshops on how to invite more birds to your backyard. So ways you can, small things, not re-landscaping the whole yard, but some small things that'll help you learn to attract more kinds of birds and more birds to your backyard. And attracting birds is not just something that's pleasurable because of their songs and their beautiful appearance, but they actually provide some ecosystem services that scaled down to your backyard can be very helpful, like cleaning. If you have a little vegetable garden, they can help pick the caterpillars off your plants and keep them from destroying your plants. So I will talk about all the ways that birds can be invited to your backyard. And then the other one is to really talk about specifically hummingbirds and butterflies and pollinators. And there's a lot of concern about the fates of pollinators in our world, and they're very important, not just because of, again, the beauty that they have, but because they provide this important service for plants.
And lastly, you are going to migrate like the birds, maybe a little faster, down to Costa Rica.
I am. I'll be going to Costa Rica. We have a trip. This is in partnership with AAA Travel. We're going down to Costa Rica to see many beautiful spots. I've been there before for research on birds, and I'll be going more as a tourist and to enjoy the bird life, which is, of course, quite beautiful. Many of the species that we have in the National Aviary can be found in the wild in Costa Rica and the places we'll be visiting.
Sounds like a great trip. Thank you so much, Bob, for
My
joining
pleasure.
us today. And you can learn more from Bob about identifying birds and attracting them and butterflies to your yard at 2 classes at the National Aviary. The first one is this Saturday. The other is May 12th. You can also, as we just talked about, travel to Costa Rica this fall with Bob and AAA Travel. That trip is coming up October 21st through the 30th. You can call the Aviary for more details on the classes and the trip, or go online and you'll find that link at kdka.com/PTL.